is an upcoming idea that shows how Kia wants to enter the future of electric performance cars. Kia was once known for simple family cars and budget-friendly models. But in recent years, it has changed its direction with strong focus on design, technology, and electric mobility. The standard EV6 already proved that Kia can build a modern electric crossover with good range, fast charging, and a bold shape. Then, Kia released the EV6 GT, which pushed performance to a higher level with strong acceleration and sporty tuning. Now there is growing talk in the industry about a possible EV6 GT Coupe that could go even further with a low sporty body, two-door style, and more power. This shows that Kia is serious about entering the performance side of the EV world. Asterisk, the electric performance market is growing fast because buyers want clean energy cars that still give excitement. Brands like Porsche, Audi, Tesla, and BMW are already building electric sports sedans and GT cars. Kia does not want to stay behind. So a 600 HP all-wheel drive coupe makes strategic sense. Such a car would offer instant torque, high-speed ability, and stable handling thanks to the electric platform. It would also help change the public view of Kia as a brand. Instead of only being seen as a brand for families, it would also be seen as a brand for enthusiasts who love driving. Asterisk. The expected design direction for the EV6 GT Coupe will follow sharp lines, wide stance, and a roof that slopes down like a classic sports coupe. The stance would look lower than the standard EV6, giving a more aggressive road presence. With around 600 HP and dual motors, it would compete with cars like Tesla Model 3, Performance, and entry-level Porsche taken in terms of performance class. It would also attract new customers who want a stylish electric sports car without entering very high luxury price levels. In simple words, this model could become an important step for the company toward the future of high-performance electric cars. Its purpose is not just to move people, but to show that electric cars can be exciting, clean, and modern at the same time. AWD sends a message that it is ready for the electric era. It shows new ideas in design, new ideas in control systems, and new ideas in how electric cars should look and feel. This concept does not focus only on numbers and performance, but also on design, identity, and user experience. It tries to make electric cars interesting for people who love style and technology. The exterior direction of the Kia EV6 GT Coupe is expected to focus on a lower and sharper body that looks closer to a sports car instead of a crossover. The roofline would slope from the front windshield toward the rear in a smooth single curve, creating a typical coupe shape that many performance cars use to reduce drag and improve stability at high speed. The front would likely use slim LED headlights with a clean daytime light signature and a closed grille area. Because electric cars do not need large air openings for cooling, small vents around the bumper could guide air for brake cooling or to reduce turbulence around the wheels. The body panels would sit wider around the fenders to give a strong stance and allow for larger wheels and performance tires. The side profile would look simpler and cleaner than a traditional sports sedan. The door count would be 2 or 4, depending on final design decisions, but the aim would remain sporty and sleek. A coupe version of the EV6 GT would probably sit lower compared to the regular EV6, using sport suspension and a lower ground clearance to improve control and visual presence. Large alloy wheels, possibly around 20 or 21 inches, would fill the wheel arches and support high grip handling. Wheel designs could feature thin spokes or aerodynamic patterns to help air flow smoothly at high speed. The side mirrors would be shaped to reduce wind noise, and flush door handles could reduce drag and give a modern appearance. At the rear, a coupe-style EV6 GT would likely use a continuous LED light bar that connects both tail lamps, similar to the standard EV6 but with a more angled form. The rear bumper could include a diffuser shape for aerodynamic benefit, directing fast-moving air out smoothly from under the car. An active spoiler or fixed wing might appear on higher performance trims to provide extra down. These elements are not only for looks but also help electric performance cars remain stable at highway speed and during cornering. Compared to the standard EV6 GT, the coupe form would appear tighter, more focused, and more performance-oriented. All these exterior choices would help the EV6 GT Coupe enter the same visual class as other electric sports models from established performance brands, while still showing the sharp design language that Kia has been using on its new generation electric CUDA. Interior of the Kia EV6 GT Coupe would likely continue the modern theme seen in current Kia electric models, but with more focus on the driver. The cockpit would have a large digital instrument cluster in front of the steering wheel and a wide infotainment display that curves slightly toward the driver for better control while driving at speed. The seats would be shaped to give good support during cornering and could use strong side bolsters, soft padding, and materials that balance comfort with a sporty look. The steering wheel would be thicker for grip and could include drive mode, buttons for quick changes during highway or track use. The cabin would reduce clutter by using touch panels and digital controls. while still keeping some physical buttons for important functions. Sound insulation would help the cabin stay quiet even at high speed, and ambient lighting would complete the modern feel. Asterisk technology inside the EV6 GT Coupe would support fast charging, navigation, and performance data. Since the EV6 uses an 800-volt charging system, a coupe variant would likely keep that feature, allowing short charging stops and longer driving sessions. Battery capacity could remain similar to the existing 77.4 kilowatt-hours. Pack or receive a small upgrade for better range under high-performance use. Dual-motor all-wheel drive would help reach around 600 HP, if Kia decides to match the rumored output. Instant torque from electric motors would give sharp response when pressing the accelerator, and the all-wheel drive system would provide stability in different weather. The platform called E-GMP already supports strong performance and is used in other electric models, so it gives a good base for the coupe. Range would depend on how the car is driven, but fast charging would allow drivers to recover enough energy for daily use in a short time. Software features like driver assistance and safety systems would also be part of the package. Asterisk, since this is the final part of the video, it is important to understand why the EV6 GT Coupe matters. It represents Kia moving toward a future where electric cars are not only clean, but also exciting to drive. It could challenge models from Tesla and Porsche at a lower price point, opening performance EV ownership to more buyers. It could also change how people see Kia as a brand by showing that it can deliver design, power, and modern technology in one package. If launched, the EV6 GT Coupe would stand beside popular sports EV models and would attract drivers who want something fast, stylish, and electric without entering very high luxury segments. In conclusion, the EV6 GT Coupe shows how Kia can mix power, design, and clean energy in one product, and it points to a future where performance EVs become normal. This is the end of the video, so please like and subscribe for content.